The first Israeli hostages have been released in exchange for the release of Palestinian prisoners after day one of the temporary ceasefire in the Israel-Gaza war. The group of 13 Israeli women and children, 10 Thai nationals and 1 Filipino, were driven out of Gaza across the Egyptian border in 4 International Red Cross vehicles. The hostages received initial medical treatment from Israeli paramedics there before being flown to various hospitals across the country.
We have now completed the return of the first of our hostages, children, their mothers and other women. Each and every one of them is a whole world. But I emphasise to you, the families, and to you, the citizens of Israel, we are committed to the return of all our hostages. This is one of the goals of the war, and we are committed to achieving all the goals of the war.
Well, as part of the deal, Israel has freed 39 Palestinian prisoners. The group include 24 women and 15 teenagers who are accused of a range of crimes, from throwing stones to attempted murder. They were handed over to the International Committee of the Red Cross at Israel's Offa military jail.
It passed. There were difficult times, especially since I was young at the beginning, where I needed to be among my parents and with my mother. But thank God there were people inside to take care of me among the prisoners, who looked after me, and some were like a mother to me. But of course, nobody replaces my mother.
Returning to our top story now, the group of hostages freed from Gaza 7 weeks after they were captured by Hamas.
Those freed include a 2-year-old girl and an 85-year-old woman taken from a kibbutz in southern Israel. Adam Harvey has this report from Tel Aviv.
People have been gathering here all day in Tel Aviv, waiting for news about the hostages, and finally they have it. The first group has crossed out of Gaza. This is a complex moment for a traumatised nation.
It's a kind of exciting, but also sad, and we want everybody to come home as soon as possible.
In this time that the Hamas is in trouble, the Hamas is in pressure, the deal should have been everyone for everyone, everybody for everybody.
13 Israeli civilians have been freed, along with 11 foreign nationals, mostly Thai farm workers. Under the terms of a ceasefire deal, a group of Palestinians were also due to be released. The Israelis were taken through the Rafah border crossing into Egypt in a convoy of Red Cross vehicles. They were then moved to a military base ahead of transfer to hospitals in Israel. The Israelis are all from the Nir Oz kibbutz in southern Gaza, where 38 people were murdered by Hamas on October 7. They include 3 generations of one family, a 2-year-old girl and an 85-year-old woman. If the ceasefire holds, 3 more groups of hostages will be released over the next 3 days. After that, Israel is adamant that this war will continue.